Heyo everybody and welcome back to DRG. Today, I'm beating up a dead horse by playing with PGL again. And this is going to be a good one. I got recommended a build to play with Clean Sweep by Marshmallow Games. It was over in the, the reversed PGL video of RJ. So go check out that video. It's a okay video. But we are going to be playing with Clean Sweep today with this specific build. Is this the build that I would be usually playing with? No, I don't like Prox Trigger, and I probably will never like Prox Trigger. Trigger? Yeah, absolutely, Trigger. Just because I know how to aim my gun, I don't need the gun to aim for me, but it is a 10% effect radius boost, which makes this go from 5.5 to 6.1, which is kind of significant. A 0.6 meter increase in radius is kind of significant. Now, do I think we need the fragmentary shell in Tier 1? Probably not. The reason why I think Clean Sweep is a lot better than RJ is because it can light basic guards on fire, not basic grunts. It can light guards on fire, and it's not going to kill a guard. I mean, PGL just won't kill a guard no matter what, besides Fat Boy or Hyper Propellant if you say fuck that thing and kill it. So this is what the build we're going to be playing with. I don't know where I was going with that, but hey man, if I can stumble across my words, maybe I can stumble across this video and make it out to the end by having fun. Anyway, what are we going to be doing today? Well, we have MCR on. We're just going to be going into... I think we should call this and put it to rest. Another Parasites video with double bugs on Sandblasted Corridor. Oh, and the beer? We might as well get the beer. I didn't expect it to be the exact mission that I was wanting to do, so I'm kind of a little bit flabbergasted. It's also actually Halloween now, so happy Halloween, everybody. Dating the video? Oh, absolutely I'll date the video. Or what do they like? They probably like rosemary chicken, because I like rosemary chicken. If you were to be wined and dined, what wine would you have, and what dinner would you have? So, first of all, I don't like wine, so, what wine? This is gonna be like the I don't drink wine answer, but give me one of those shitty wines, like the chocolate wines, just because I know what I'm getting into. I know it's going to be garbage, and I know, like, I'm not insane for saying I don't like this. Alright? I could be drinking, like, a nice give me a nice fine red, the Chardonnay, please, or what the fuck? Get me out of here? Yeah, that's kind of horrifying. Okay, well, that's a bunch of Trijaws for some reason. I don't know why they're here, but I got attacked by all of them, and I spent 2 of my shots to fear and mostly kill all of them. That- Wah! That guy almost got me. Fucking Crassus almost got me. So if you don't know why the Crassus was invisible, that is because I have a mod on called Anti-Quality of Life Stealth Bolt Detonators. And if you're wondering why the Barrage Infector is also laying down a minefield, that is MCR. MCR changes how Barrage Infectors work, and makes it so... I should not build my turrets, actually. I should, like, build them to 99% instead of actually building them, because they're just gonna waste all of their ammo on that Crassus. I'm not gonna try killing the Crassus at a given point, but hey, if it wants to die, go right ahead. Like, a Chardonnay... What is a... It's not a Malort, alright? Let's be honest. Malort is the fucking awful drink that I did for a meme at one point in time. I think I still have it. No, it's entirely gone. Maybe I'll get another just to, like, try it with a face cam on stream. Just you can see my reaction, then I can go to the toilet and throw up, because that's kind of how awful it is. But anyway, I don't know wines, alright? Let's be honest. Like, is champagne a wine, or is it something else? I think champagne is like an entirely different sort of wine, or maybe it's made differently. Listen, man, I'm not too sure. Hey, Bosco, are you gonna, like, kill this creature? I know he has, like, a bunch of HP, but it would be nice if he would be dead soon. I mean, what meal could... Thank you, I'm so glad that you can hit me. I should probably kill the trawler. There's a second one. Oh my god, there's probably a wave coming in as well. Yeah, there probably is a wave, considering there is 3 Nayaka trawlers, there is a shellback coming for me somewhere. Yeah, at that one right there. Okay, now I need to make sure that this... Can you just go away? Like, okay, you know what? You decided to go away for me. Thank you. Okay. Hey, we have a swarm. Alright, wonderful. Now I can continue talking. What meal would I have with it, though? Like, what would go with a shitty chocolate wine? What would go well? Well, it can't be sweet. Alright? It might... Like, the stereotypical answer that everybody would probably say would be like, oh, just have some red sauce or something. Some pasta would probably be the good thing. But to be perfectly honest with you, I don't really want a pasta sauce, to be honest. Maybe a steak would also be like, you know what? Here's what I will say. Give me a burger, all right? Just straight up, just give me a freaking burger, and then I can just... It could be a great meal, all right? The relationship and I eating some chocolate wine and a burger. That sounds, this is a little bit like hell, because I feel like I'm in dense biozone anytime I walk into this place, and I'm always kind of disappointed. This is, so far, kind of terrible because Bosco's not here, and I am currently being attacked by literally everything. Let's hope Bosco got done with whatever the hell he was doing, and I'm not gonna just wander into a Crassus. I mean, the Crassus is blocking the way, but is it really blocking the way? Or is it just a use for me to kill, so I can kill the entire wave? You never know. Let's go. Alright, get out of here, all of you. I'm already almost out of ammo for PGL, but I feel like PGL has already, like, put in enough work where it doesn't really matter. Also, guess what I forgot? I forgot that MCR changes how Crassuses work. That's real nice. So we're gonna have a lot to do just from this one Crassus, and the mission's just not going to progress for a while. Is that completely fine? I mean, like, yeah, it's completely fine. Is this not revealed in any way? How? How did it manage to dodge the Crassus and me being here? I don't know, dude. Honestly, this is just a good location to be in. Usually, whenever I play MCR, and it opens up into a giant cave like a Point Extract cave or whatever cave this is. Is this Point Extract? Yeah, Point Extract cave. It just immediately turns into hell because, like, 50 billion things are attacking you. The sub-objective is just going to murder you at some point because they want you dead. Like, oh, it's, like, 15 Praetorians. Oh, yeah, here's all 15 Praetorians right now. You definitely love to see it. Now, it was, what, 20 Tri-Jaws and, like, Clean Sweep. Admittedly, Clean Sweep, Fat Boy, and RJ would have made that all kind of, like, moot, because they don't have any fear resistance for whatever reason. I don't understand why bugs have... I mean, another rant for fear resistance again. I don't understand why bugs have fear resistance, because that's deceptive to the player. It's not talked about anywhere, right? It's like, if I go to the combat, go to... Where is it? Fear. Certain types of ordnance, such as explosive, can scare creatures away for a short time, making them effective tools for crowd control. Also, fleeing creatures become quite vulnerable to targets. However, some creatures creatures' types are less easily frightened and will not react in the same way. So, if we go to the bestiary and go to this, you can see that it has no weaknesses, and now with resistances, there's fire, cold, explosive, and stun. The fire and cold I don't believe are real, it's just they have a higher temperature to ignite and all that. The explosive is real, and I don't know if they have stun resistance or not, but, you know, whatever. Where's an enemy that is weak to fear or resistant to fear? He's resistant to fear. What does that mean? So, the only thing that I can find is that his courage is 0.5, which means he's resistant to fear, but that's the exact same as these three, but these three don't have it on there, and they have 50% resistance to it, and then, like, this right here should say immunities, fear, because you can't fear an oppressor. This doesn't have it, this doesn't have it, this doesn't have it. This should have weakness to electricity on there, because it is weak to electricity. It takes, what, 20% more damage to electricity? And then, like, this should have fear resistance here, because it's actually the highest fear courage creature in the game that's not just straight up immune. No, why? It resists 75% of all fears. And then Mactera, weakness, I don't see the fear on here. Mactera have 0 courage. Pretty much all of them have 0 courage, and none of them say that. This game is fucking wild, and I think they really do need to take a look at all the UI in the game and just make sure it's accurate. Like, I don't want to go to the wiki to go look up, hey, what does my overclock actually do? Or, hey, why doesn't this 20% chance, if you notice that a 20% chance isn't actually working 20% of the time, then I think you need help, but that's besides the point. Like, if I have to go to the wiki to find out that all the bugs, that the Miner's Manual straight up just lies to me, that is... I think that needs to get changed, alright? I don't think there's any world where that's okay. Of course, maybe from the devs going through with Rogue Core, maybe they've learned a bit more about how to actually properly do game mechanics. I don't have any hope for it, but hey, at least it might be a possibility. Jesus. Wait, what happened there? I tossed the gold chunk onto the ground. The gold chunk hit the trawler and stopped it from grabbing me. What a time, dude. You can tell that this point extract map doesn't have any loot bugs in it, because where's my gosh dang loot bugs, Bruce? I've never watched the Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy, or the Ivy and Poison Ivy, the Harley Quinn show, I think is what it's called. I know it has Poison Ivy in it, and they're like best buds and whatever, and I've never seen it. I've heard it's cringe, and I've just like, yeah, I'll sign out of that, please. I will skip that to the end of my days. Because I've been watching, what is it, Young Justice Outsiders, and it took them half the season to get to the Outsiders portion, which is fine, you can have a slow burn, but it really feels like it's a different show to Young Justice the first 2 seasons, because all subtlety has just been tossed out the window. Like, oh, Tara, she might be evil, and then, like, literally, because Tara in in every single universe always betrays the team that she's a part of because, you know, damaged youth or whatever. And in this one it might be, oh, it could be different. She joined the team and seems to be slightly genuine, and then at the very end of the episode it's just like, nah, she's not. She's texting Slade. She's being a little asshole, dude. Yeah, that's a solid light. Everybody there on fire. And that's where procs is very good, where I don't realize I have procs on because it ignites exactly where I want it to be. Alright, let's walk over to my turrets, even though that this land is entirely fucked beyond belief. And that's my own doings, alright? probably shouldn't be standing here because there's, like, a bunch of bugs coming for me. But also, hee-hee-hoo-hoo, all the bugs are being lit on fire. I need another one. In fact, I'm going to group them all up. This is not going to be good. This is not going to go well. You know what? It went better than expected. And that's saying a lot. Now, there is still, like, a lot of burning bugs coming towards me, and I'm going to use another one, but hey, at least the slashers are dead. Can the warden die, please? Well, that's one way to try and kill... Bosco, you didn't kill the warden! Well, he tried. He absolutely and unassertively tried. Can this light a warden on fire? Oh, it can! Does that do anything? No, it has too much HP to really care about just a singular on-fire dot. But it did try, and that was good. I also don't want to be here anymore. So far, I'm having a good time. In fact, I'm having a better time than I had with any... hey, look, a loot bug! You see, why was there a loot bug right there? Why is that the first loot bug that I've seen so far? What the hell's going on? So, another thing that's happened in my life recently is I cooked a... what is it? A pumpkin pie. So, I don't like pumpkin pie. So you might be asking, why the heck did you cook the pumpkin pie? I mean, it's something to do. Like, I like cooking. Even though that I don't like the object that I'm cooking, like, oh, can you make me some pickle? Like, some... Dude, why did it take you that long to grab me? Like, that's some fucking rude-ass shit. Oh, and you're gonna kill me, too. Of course you're gonna kill me. Oh, Lord. I hate leeches every single day. Gamers don't look up, and I am assuredly a part of that. I guess it was just in such a weird location that it kept, like, lowering and raising, and I was quiet there for maybe not even half a second, so I can't really hear it. That's really the problem. I don't get grabbed by leeches while I'm playing with other people, because usually I'm very quiet, and, like, they're doing their own thing and whatever. And then as soon as I, like, get on camera and start talking my heart out, and by talking my heart out, I mean, you know, making useless comments and not really adding anything to the video. No. I just get grabbed, I don't hear things. Stalkers hit me all the time. Freaking leeches grab me all the time. It's a great time. What was I talking about? I was talking about, that's not good. But, they are all on fire now, so maybe they're gonna require another one. Are they just all dead now? Kinda surprising, honestly. I mean, you know, there's still, like, a lot left, and if I had any, I would... you know what? I can just go. Just walk away. Just bring them to my turrets, let the turrets handle them, and then let my... grab a resupply, I guess. Yeah, I made a pumpkin pie. Was it good? Define good... No, it was, as somebody who enjoys pumpkin pie... because I handed it to them, because, you know, I made it to do it, because I've never done it before, and I proceeded to understand that, yeah, people mostly buy pumpkin puree from the store because it's so much easier than actually making pumpkins, or, like, buying a pie pumpkin, then cooking it, and then pureeing it, and then, like, mashing it up like a freaking mashed potato dude, and then putting it in the stuff. They just cut out the middleman and just buy some pumpkin puree. I didn't do that. I bought a pie pumpkin, cut it in half, threw out all the seeds from it, because I'm a dingus and could have made some pumpkin seeds, which I did do on a different one whenever we bought pumpkins to carve. That's what I did with those seeds, and they turned out like burnt popcorn, which is, to say, worse than the pumpkin pie. So, I made it from scratch. I don't have a... what is it? I don't have a food processor right at... How was that noise? I don't have a food process. Oh, that's what that noise is. That is exactly what the noise is. Am I gonna have to shoot that a second time? Oh, it's a Sandpatorian. I'm just gonna shoot this a second time and call it a day. I don't really care that that was mildly a waste, but, you know, it's something that I don't care about. Alright, now, time to face the most outdated creatures in MCR. It's fucking rude. Oh, God. Why do you exist? Okay, that's a bit rude. Also, there's a swarm of Macteras coming in, is what I heard, and we have Clean Sweep. This is going to be so fucking easy, it's not even gonna be funny. Alright, airborne hostiles incoming. Alright, come here. Congratulations, you're all probably dead. I don't think I need to even do anything for them, because they're weak to explosives. They're just going to, like, wander in and die. Now I need to deal with this idiot. Dude, that's so fucking rude that you just... Help? Okay, we're fine. That's so rude that they do that. I don't think I hit the Tri-Jaw, yeah. That was the main thing that I was trying to get, was the Tri-Jaw. And I fucking missed it. Please die. I don't have a power attack, so I shouldn't even try. You're still alive, huh? Could you go away, please? Like, for my own fucking sanity? God. Oh my god. Can we talk about this, everybody? Okay, well, I backed up. Oh, I'm grabbed. I don't want to be here anymore. I refuse to... I don't want to be here, alright? My turrets are out of ammo. I need to put some in my turrets, huh? I guess I could just... Oh, there's some... I thought I had more time. Please help. Okay, we're fine. I thought I had more time before I had to turn around and deal with the grabber, is why I got grabbed. Wow, if... I'm still playing like I have the... I don't want to be here. I don't think they can see me. Oh my god, they can? I just look over and see that there's a big-ass hole where, you know, cover should be. Maybe I should solve that. I'm not going to. Can you come here so I can remove your... I mean, I guess you don't have to. Come here. So what I did was, to make it, I put vanilla in it. So, before this, I bought some pumpkin spice seasoning, and I was just going to shove pumpkin spice seasoning, some condensed milk, a few eggs in there, and, like, Bob's your uncle. And then whenever I get to making the pie, I'm following a recipe, and it doesn't call for pumpkin spice seasoning, so I just, like, don't use it. And recently, I did buy ginger, specifically for rice meals, so I guess it's a good thing that I bought ginger, because apparently you put it in there. Did I know that you put ginger in pumpkin pie? No? I had no idea you put ginger in pumpkin pie. Like, why would I ever know this? Can you guys, like, actually go away? Who enjoys these things in Dense Bio? Like, why... Oh my god, it's you. And also, wait, why don't I just dig under them? Just a fantastic revelation that I have there. Yeah, that's so much easier. If God, why didn't I think of this sooner? It's so easy. So I put a teaspoon, maybe 2 things of vanilla in there, and then the recipe called for, I think it called for half a teaspoon, or to taste, of ginger, what is it? Ginger, sugar. No, it told me to put a little bit more. What were the spices? It was ginger, cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves, and I didn't have any cloves, so I didn't use any cloves. Instead, I just put more of everything else. It told me to use half a teaspoon of these things. I'm making a fucking pumpkin pie, dude. I'm going to shove all the cinnamon and all the nutmeg into there, and also put way too much vanilla in there, because, you know, I'm a numpty and said, oh, vanilla tastes good, I'll put a lot in there. So I put, you know, two teaspoons in there, you know, maybe 3 teaspoons. I don't know. I didn't use a teaspoon. I used a small spoon that I had. So, all in all, it went well. The people who I just got hit by that by accident, and by accident I mean totally on purpose, absolutely. I'm sorry, I'm looking at all the bugs, seeing where I can actually land a PGL shot in there. Hello, Oppressor. I'm so glad to... Can you rocket him so I can get this Warden going? Thank you. So, it came out essentially a liquid whenever I mix them all up, and I'm like, this is not what I imagined the pumpkin filling would be. Why is it a liquid? So, whenever I actually cooked it, it solidified fairly nicely and into a weird gelatin type thing, and then I immediately, like, sat it out on the counter for an hour and then ate it, and it was fine. I think it needed to be emulsified a little bit more, but I handed it to my friend who loves pumpkin pie, and he said it was fantastic. It's better than the store-bought ones, because the store-bought ones are so sweet that it hurts his teeth, and that he could actually taste the pumpkin in there. And that's great. So, the next project for me is to grab a can of puree, and then make pumpkin pie again, so that I can tell what's the difference, and is it worth it to grab it from the pumpkin pie, like make it from scratch essentially. The other next thing that I'll be doing is making strawberry pie from scratch, and that I'm probably going to want to not be alive for. Which, it does help that I don't use... So, the things that I make from scratch for that pumpkin pie was the filling I made from scratch and the actual crust I made from scratch, because it's like super easy to make things from scratch whenever it comes to crust. All that it is it's if I had a food processor, it would be so much easier. Unfortunately, I don't have a food processor, so, you know, that's a little bit awful. But doesn't really matter. Why is there another oppressor in Praetorian combo? I don't know why I was having such problem saying that. All right, let's go back to my turrets. I tried to use dash, but I don't have dash. So I made the crust from scratch, and I made the pumpkin pie filling from scratch. So essentially the whole pie. So how do you make the crust for pie? Most people say, oh, I don't want to make the crust for pie because it's like, it takes too much time. I guess I can just wait till my turrets are more out of ammo. That's a thing I need to jump over. Good job. Oh, no. Okay, well, yeah, I figured that was about to happen. Can I not be in this hole? We're alive. About not to be. You thought you got me? You fucking didn't. I hit the... Don't do it. Thank you. I thought I hit the other Tri-Jaw. I absolutely did not. Where is anything that matters whatsoever in this place? I think the answer is not here. So I guess we're going... Oh, hi. Fancy of you to show up, huh? I don't want to be here. Don't hit me, please. You guys are terrifying. Like, utterly and... I need Bosco to knock that down, so I'll have it for next time. Well, that's not good. Well, there's no bugs next to the resupply, so I guess I get the resupply for free. Unless it cancels my E for some reason, which, you know, it does love to do. Does it really matter? No, it doesn't. It is... What is it? That's horrifying. That is a horrifying noise. We shall notarize it in the mount of horrifying noises. So, in the... How to make filling from scratch, alright? It is cold butter, cold unsalted butter. Of course, you can use salted butter. It doesn't really matter what it... matters for is so that you can control the amount of salt that is in the mixture, alright? I don't think it matters if you use salted butter or not. All that it matters is that you're using two frozen butter cubes. That's really what matters. The thing that... and then you'll take it, grab, what, 2 cups of flour, I think? Or 2.5 cups of flour. I'm not really too sure about it. Can you die? Hey, Bosco, can you also... You know what? Take one of these. I don't want to deal with any of that, and, you know, I could have just reloaded my turrets, and they would probably have killed all of those things for free. In fact, they're trying to. Anyway, you then grab either a food processor or a fork. There's a specialized tool for it. I have it, and I just don't remember the name of it. For the life of me, if you put a gun to my head and say, hey, what's this object in your kitchen? I'm just like, it's the thing that I use to cut the butter. That I just throw it into the flour and cut the butter. And then you want to get them into little tiny cubes, but not actually, like, mix them and not get them too small. And then you want to take some cold water and put it in there and mix it until it's, like, flaky and kind of sticking to your fingers, but not really sticking to your fingers, into that, like, weird gummy substance. And then you stick it in the refrigerator for, like, 30 minutes, and then it's good to go. Most people will say, it's like, oh, I have to wait a day or something. No, that's not it. Dude, it's 30 minutes, and then you throw it on whatever you want, dude. And then that's it, and it's delicious, alright? Highly recommend just making that. And it's gonna be way better than usual. I don't know why it's the case whenever you go to the supermarket and you get some of the bread there, and it's just like, it's horrible. I mean, it's fine for, like, usual cases, and I will absolutely eat it. But if you give me the option to eat a fresh loaf of bread that I made, or, like, it's been around for, you know, 2 days or something, or 3 days, I will 100% of the time rather that than eat the store-bought bread, alright? Making bread is absolutely delicious, and I think everybody should at least make some bread at some point in their life, alright? Lessons for life, dude. Anyway, after that, then get your filling, like, get your canned filling or whatever, and then just, there you go. And it's delicious. I don't know where I was going with that. Can we stop with all the shellbacks, please, and the trawlers, and, like, everything? Does Bosco have base armor breaking on his shots? Because he just peeled that... what a wonderful time. He just peeled that shell back immediately, dude. That's great. I gotta be honest with you, Chief. I don't know which point extract map this is. I have not really been paying attention this entire time. And I don't think I ever will. I just thought it was a point extract via how open it was, and I happened to be right. So my next process is going to be strawberry pie. And there's 2 ways I could do it, alright? I could shove everything, I could cut the strawberries and have, like, little half strawberries in there. Or, I did this a while ago, and it turned out awful. I could make, like, jelly them. And that sounds fine. It sounds awful to do. Like, mostly the fact that I don't have... How did that guy be not... What? I don't understand how that guy had heat on him. Oh, I'm completely out of ammo. That sounds like a me problem. That really does sound like a me problem, huh? Do we have any resupplies left? Oh, shit. That's very not good. Maybe I should be paying attention to my ammo more, instead of, like, ragging on whatever the hell I'm ragging on right about now. Okay, so we're gonna go do a loop around here, and then we're gonna get my resupply after we do the loop. I think this is the way to go. I'm not too sure. Oh shit, I'm actually out. I thought I had 6 ammo left. Oh, that's very not good. So, I think my first strawberry pie will be jammed, or at least, like, pureed strawberry gel stuff. Yeah, spit acid at me. I'm a fucking engineer. You didn't even spit acid on me good. Like, how do you do that? You miss the acid spit, dude. Some of the time, I will just get absolutely, like, bathed in it. And then others, I'm like, yeah, you know what? This is a dollar store acid spit? Like, what the hell? What the fuck is this? I don't understand how Praetorians can be such a menace to society, and then other times they're just like, ooh, can you stand still for a second? I need to hit you. And then you just, like, hit them with the good old, no you, and then they die. Fucking wild. Another thing that I don't understand why people do is... Okay, so I understand why you use egg whites to, like, wash the top of the crust so that you get it crisper better, and that it actually has a nice crunch to it when you bite into it. That's something that I understand. Something that I have absolutely zero understanding in is why the hell am I going to be cutting strips? Or, like, you know, why is there so many acid spitters up in the sky, or web spitters up in the sky? I don't know. I haven't been paying attention. I've been assuming my turrets have it. But, you know, I am, you know, fighting in a room without my turrets. Maybe I should move my turrets here. Maybe I should get rid of these guys. Eh. So, like, you'll see on the, like, chefs, or, like, grandma's strawberry pie, or, you know, apple pie, or whatever the hell, is that they have cut strips of the top of the pancake filling. Good job. Can you guys, like, not be shooting at me like that and just die to the turrets that I reloaded? Thank you. You'll see they cut strips and, like, layer it like a grate over the top of it, and it looks artistic as fuck, and I don't understand why you would ever do that. Like, if you are making it inside of your house, why would I ever try and do, like, little designs on it? Like, it just showed, like, wanking my ego off is how I feel about it. Maybe I'm wanking my ego off right now by talking about it. You ever think about that, me? Maybe. Who knows? I really like how my rating system for how good a build is how much I pay attention to the game in the background while just rambling on about whatever the hell I feel like. And so far, I have barely paid attention to the game whenever I am in my talking flow. And that's a really... I just flicked, I'm sorry, or, you know, snapped, I'm sorry for your earballs. But that's a really good sign for this overclock. Or not this overclock, this, oh yeah, this overclock and PGL build. So, Marshmallow Gamer, this build has the seal of I can talk a lot of shit while I'm playing the video game. And that's really, really good. Anyway, that's the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Now I get to figure out how to oh my god. Oh, it's just two of you. Okay. Well, also it's going to be one of those. Can you... Where is the bugs? They're coming. They're just coming. I don't know where they're coming from, but they're just coming. That's a very big radius. I guess I should back the hell up. No, I don't think I get to back the hell up. I'm also surprised that, yes, the only complaint that I have for this PGL is the fact that it doesn't have enough ammo. Because I feel like I get to use it maybe once or twice for a wave. And then I'm like, yeah, that's that. That's all I get. Don't do it. Alright, well, let's... I'm sorry, I already hit it. Alright, that would have been a fun wave. I heard the swarm, was like, oh, that's not good. And then didn't even, like, consider the fact that I could just play through the swarm. We could still play through the swarm. Is this a good decision? Fuck no, it's not a good decision. Why would it ever be a good decision? Does it look like I'm made of good decisions? Probably not. Probably not a lot of decisions I make are pretty good at my life. Alright, well, that is kinda hell over there. In fact, I think that is still hell. In fact, I wish I didn't have Prox Mine, just so I can shoot that hell over there and deal with it. Yeah, I think I'm getting out of here. We can just kill the wave. Both my turrets are out of ammo immediately. Okay, where's my other turret? You are more reloadable than the other one, because the other one is just in hell, I believe. Oh yeah, it absolutely is in hell. The best part about this build is I'm stuck in a hole that I never freaking platformed up, even though that I probably should have platformed it up a long time ago. How did you hit me? You're all the way over there, brother. Yeah, okay, now it's just a bunch of... It's just dealing with all the garbage afterwards, because we're done with this wave. Alright, well that was fun. And we got above That's rude. We got above 1,000 kills. And I didn't feel like it was that bad. What did I die to? I died to a leech, right? Yeah. That's good. Alright, so I think I already talked about how I think of Clean Sweep in this video, but I'll reiterate it. This build was a fantastic build, and the only real issue is that proximity trigger is a double-edged sword where I don't really like it in certain scenarios, but in others it doesn't matter and literally is just a 10% bonus on your AoE. So take it if you want. I might not actually take it in those certain scenarios where I don't want it. Anyway, you all have a wonderful night, and I hope to see you again.